Welcome to the Renaissance Idol. I'm your announcer, Gary Gergich, and we're going to see who will be this year's idol. But first, this picture is presented by Skylight Films. The sky's the limit. Today, we look into who best represents the Renaissance period. But the question is, what was the Renaissance? And what's the big deal about it? Take it away, Tom. Thanks, Gary. The Renaissance period was, as some say, the time of hope and growth. The word Renaissance means rebirth. A rebirth from the darkness and death of the medieval time period. I'm here at the Sistine Chapel looking at the beautiful frescoes on the ceiling. This kind of art is the example of the great Renaissance ideals filled with the new art of realism and architecture. Its wonder draws tourists here to this day. The Renaissance was all about changing things from the old dark ages, where, as it seemed, was a colorless world where everyone was an enemy. This is the kind of work, growth, and importance you need to win this year's Renaissance Idol. Back to you, Gary. Thanks, Tom. Well, now we get to the main event for today's show, the winner of this year's Renaissance Idol. Once again, we come down to our judges to see who best fits the Renaissance ideals. It's down to the two finalists, Michelangelo Buonarroti and Raffaello Urbino, both artists of the 16th century. Now let's see what the judges have to say. Wow, it's a unanimous vote. Michelangelo is this year's Renaissance Idol. Come on out. As tradition, the Renaissance Idol will come out with one last speech for determining why he truly was the Renaissance Idol for this year.
Hello. It is great to be here in the year of 2019. I am the great Michelangelo, the amazing Renaissance painter, sculptor, and architect. I suppose the reason I won this Renaissance Idol is because of my love for painting and sculpting. In the 1500s, I made amazing statues that had a sense of realism. This style of art was the new thing that went against the traditional art form. These statues included the David and the Pieta. Many of my paintings also had this realism to it, such as my fresco on the ceiling in the Sistine Chapel, which you saw earlier. Another way I was able to represent what the Renaissance stood for was the Roman gods I made in my art. In the Renaissance, the Greek and Roman gods were the so-called trend. In my day, I made a statue called Bacchus based off the Roman god Bacchus. As a child, I wanted to be an artist. But my father thought this was a lowly form of a career. However, I pursued my dream against his will and proved him way wrong. In conclusion, I'm awesome and I deserve all this stuff. Good job, judges. See y'all in the next life.
Wise words from a wise man. Let's hear it for Mr. Michelangelo.